Hi everybody, it's Jeff. Hope you're all doing real good today. This is going to be part 13 of the MiniArt US Armored tractor, 1/35th scale, or a bulldozer. I found a bit of a problem with some assembly orders on the winch. I've been working kind of all morning trying to sort that problem out, and I got some more work done on the tracks. So let's go down the bench and I'll show you what I've been up to, okay? Alright, be right back, thanks. Okay, furnace came on just as I started the camera again. I got all the plates on this one. I think it turned out real well. The fit of the tracks, or the chains that go underneath, are a little bit loose, so it's really hard to get everything aligned exactly. It does turn, and it's going to have a fair amount of slack when it's all said and done. Make it look pretty realistic, I hope. But anyway, that one's finished as far as I need to go right now anyway. And on this one I got the chain all on there, but I still got to put the plates on. I got those right here. So it all turns. So that'll be, see in there, riding up. They loosen up as you mess with them a little bit more. So. But anyway, that's good. There's the other one, well on its way to being done. We ended up with all these pins left over, so they give you double the pins you need. I guess they're in case you break some while you're working with it or whatever, but if you're building this, you only need to clean up half of those pins. You don't need to clean up all the pins. You need all the plates on the sides, and you need all the treads. They don't give you any extra of any of those. But boy, those pins, they give you lots of. Okay, the problem I ran into, let me show you on the instructions here. This is step 58 we did in a previous episode. Okay, we've got HE 10 and 11 that it says to glue to HE 6 and 7. It doesn't show any place anywhere where they're keyed. It just basically says glue them on. And I've put a note up here, fit to HE 8 and 9 is step 59, not here. Because they are keyed, and they're keyed to another part that we haven't added yet. When I put these on, I tried to visually get them as close as I could, but it wasn't close enough. So I've got to fix it. Let's go see. I keep looking at the wrong screen here, but let's go down here. Okay, on this one, HE 8 and 9 are right here, and they're keyed right here and right here to the back of HE 5. And then there's a little tab on the other side that's supposed to fit in a slot on the bottom of this part. So if you don't get these in the exact right spot, things don't line up. Okay, let me do it this way and see if I can show you a little bit. Try something a little different here. Okay, this side I've fixed, and I've got the spool in there. Okay. I don't plan on gluing the spools in, but I want to leave them loose where I can attach the cable to it later. But if you'll notice, there's no gap. Okay, this one here, the key is clear over here, and that's supposed to fit in this slot. So this should have been rotated, and I didn't know it, so I glued it in where I visually where it looked right, but you can see I'm off a couple of millimeters of the way it should fit. So this one I've taken off, and it needs some cleanup. It's got some melted glue and things on it from where I was taking it off, so I've got to sand it and things. But this one here is going to have to come off too, and it's going to have to be rotated, and then I glued it get this apart here. It will come apart, just fairly tight. Okay, here's where your spools go. Okay, and that'll come out. Okay, just a real tight fit. See, I'm already damaging that just by messing with it. I'll have to fix it, but this needs to come off, this part here, and it needs to be glued to the back of here like this one is. And there's this key right here, okay, that's going to need to be fitted into that slot on this. This slot here, this slot here is supposed to fit into here, and I'm not even close. I spent quite a bit of time this morning, and I still got a little cleanup to do, but I glued this collar here to this per the instructions, and then nothing fit when I come time to put this side on. Okay, this goes this way, so you got to make sure that you're putting the parts on the right orientation, and the instructions will lead you in the wrong direction by telling you to glue these collars on first and then later fitting these. Let's go back here. So I've still got to take this collar off. What I do is I put some more extra thin on the inside here and let it set for a little bit, and then a little more extra thin, and then just take a knife and slowly go around the inside and work it loose. You just have to have lots and lots of patience, but that's the only way that it's all going to fit together correctly. See, that won't even quite, almost fits in there, but it's supposed to be flush, and it sits way up high because this collar's too far down. Okay. I'm not going to try and do this on camera. It's just way too fiddly, so I'll work on it more this afternoon, but when I get all done, I should have a collar like this on both sides, and try and keep them all round and everything. It's going to be tricky. See, this goes in here just like this, and that's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, so you got to be careful that when you put this on, you get it centered correctly. Anyway, I'm going to work on this some more, so I'll go ahead and shut the camera off, and I'll throw a few pictures up at the end. But make sure when you're building yours that you don't attach those collars in the wrong place, or you'll have problems a little bit later on. Okay, I'm going to work on this some more, so you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon. Okay? Bye-bye.